Web3 TV.
Welcome to the Future Blockchain Summit 2025, Web3 TV here. I'm your host, Aya DeHeroes, and today we are joined with...
Hi guys, my name is Mona. I'm the head of investments of a German VC called Tokentus.
You know, what's interesting about this VC is that they are blockchain, Web3, crypto only, and in comparison to the most who sort of go into crypto later on. I'd love to see the strategy behind that, but just overall, what it is truly that you guys are building at the core of it.
Yeah, so we're a public entity listed on the German Stock Exchange, a slightly different VC model than the traditional one.
Right.
And we focus specifically on Web3 investments. So we look at a lot of equity plays, but we also do pure token investments, also, on the market. So we have a relatively broad mandate. We also do fund-of-fund investments.
Ooh.
So we really just look for the very best opportunities in the Web3 space. If it's, liquid, or if it's, private deals or funds, as mentioned. And I think our strategy is genuinely just to find the very best golden nuggets.
The next best thing, or the next big thing. Things, hopefully with an S. Hopefully,
yes,
more than one.
Yeah.
Right. Look, you've got a lot of things on your plate, a lot of portfolio folks or portfolio projects that you have. What are the narratives that you're seeing pop up? And I do want to slip in this conversation that I had with a separate VC not too long ago, which is kind of funny. But they were actually keen on meme coin projects, believe it or not. Obviously, that is not the norm. I just wanted to, rage bait maybe. I don't know. Just wanted your take on that. And again, the certain narratives that you guys are more keen on.
So I have to say, sadly, not really meme coins is part of our investment strategy. I think there are definitely very interesting projects around memes, but in general, we're looking for really long-term investment opportunities. And a lot of the time, I would say really 99% of the time, the meme coin projects are very short-lived.
Of course.
And you might be able to capitalize on that from a pure, financial generation or money generation aspect. But we tend to work really with the founders in a lot of depth for a long period of time, help them build their project, help them build their go-to-market, help them build their tokenomics, help them with partnerships, and that generally excludes meme coins because they don't operate in the same way.
Of course.
I'm sure other VCs are much better placed also to identify winners there. We're probably not that VC. But we invest a lot in what I kind of call financial services Web3 infrastructure. So this means essentially the peaks and shovels of what I would say the future is. So for example, we hear a lot about real-world asset tokenization, right? And there's a lot of opportunities from luxury goods, real estate, all the way to tokenized computation or data, right? There's a very big spectrum there. However, how will this actually be doable, right? What are the rails that this is actually manageable for institutions, for retail?
Sustainable.
Exactly, sustainable, and to actually do this, right? So we also look a lot at what are the infrastructure rails that allow composability, programmability, that allow liquidity, that allow the structure in order to make, for example, real-world asset tokenization really a bigger, more broader audience type investment opportunity.
I think our tokenization is massive, especially here in Dubai. I mean, you guys are HQ'd in Germany, and you've expanded now a lot through you, of course, here in the UAE, and I'm assuming the greater GCC or greater MENA. But, I ask everybody for an exclusive here on Web3 TV, and I think you were hinting to me earlier of global expansion. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, so you did ask for something that is not known, so I will hopefully be able to provide that.
Go for it.
Well, essentially, our headquarters is in Frankfurt in Germany. That's where the rest of the team also sits. And I sit here in Dubai, and so we are looking at, expanding here. I'm actively sourcing opportunities here, and really looking to set up a hub as well in the MENA region. Within Dubai and Abu Dhabi, I work with Hub 71 as well for their digital assets cohort. and work there as an EIR, which I kind of think of as a mentoring role. And so we have our, our hands in a few pies here and there in the region. But yeah, really, really excited to set foot here and grow here.
Any other regions that you're keen on? Maybe perhaps in Europe or North America?
I think for now we're doing mainly Germany. Then we have one colleague who's in Portugal.
Ooh.
That's another really exciting hub. And then, of course, I'm going to say, Dubai, Abu Dhabi at the moment for this region. But I think, Saudi Arabia is very interesting. Bahrain is really interesting. But we haven't gotten the right foothold there yet. But we're excited and we're learning.
I feel like you guys are going to do it in a in a millisecond, honestly, in crypto terms, of course.
Of course.
But, hype it up, excite everybody of what you're building, and maybe a little bit of a shout out to founders who might be keen on hopping with you guys for mentorship and beyond. Go for it.
So we're looking for, pre-seed, seed, Series A, even Series A extension projects. We look for, as I mentioned, probably projects that have opportunity for revenue, that have longevity really aligned to their mission, to their timeline. We're here for the long haul. We often invest several rounds to really support projects that we work with. We also invest in other venture funds. So we're really excited if you are looking to share your project with us. It can be really across different verticals. Please, connect with us on our website, tokentus.com. There's also an email address that you can send an email to. And yeah, we'd love to hear from you. And we're excited about the MENA expansion.
So am I. And I think you guys can catch her around here for the rest of the week.
Absolutely.
Take your opportunity now. Hop on this event. If you want to get funded, as we say, inshallah, touch wood. Maybe Mona's your gal, but yeah, there you have it. Very excited for what's to come for you guys. Once again, this has been your host, Aya Quiroz, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Thank you.